In this video, I will demonstrate how to build bass parts using an existing MIDI drum part. This method I'll show you is especially useful when you want to couple the kicks with the bass. Let's hear the drums first. Under the drums track, you will see my bass track is ready. I'll start by copying the MIDI drum clip into the bass track, like this. Then, I'll open the MIDI editor window. Here, I'm going to delete all the notes that weren't kick hits. This needs to go. And this. Also this. This used to be a snare drum. Now these are the notes that were kicks on the drum track. Remember, I want to sync my bass to the kick hits. That's why I'm doing all of this. The first chord in my progression is a G7, so I will move all these notes to G by using the arrow keys on my computer keyboard. Let's quickly hear it. Now these notes are too short because they used to be drum parts and we don't necessarily show the sustain of the drums with MIDI programming. I'll make sure my grid value is an eighth note. Right here. That's an eighth note. And then I'll also make sure I'm using the grid mode, snap to grid is on. And then select all the notes. Drag one of the notes so that all of them are now eighth notes. Let's have a quick listen. As you can hear, every bass note overlaps with a kick hit. There's no rule that I cannot add more bass notes here. I absolutely can. I'm gonna add one more note to beat 4, which is right here. And it's going to sound like this. One more time. There's a snare hit on beat 4, so that note that I just added fits in nicely with the rest of the drum beat. But let's add some melodic variation. Since this is a G7 chord, I want to introduce the flat 7th degree, an F note, into this groove. Like this. Not bad. Now let me duplicate this first bar. Now I have a bass line for the first 4 bars. And in bar 5, the chord progression moves to a C7 chord. Now I'm going to select all the notes in the first 4 bars and duplicate them. And using the arrow keys, move these notes to a C. Let's hear what it sounds like. The rest of the chord progression repeats itself, therefore I'm going to duplicate these first 8 bars, and this will give me all the bass parts I need for my verse. Listen to the whole thing one last time. So that was a quick and easy way to come up with your own bass lines if you already have MIDI drums.